Well, I grew up in an Italian family, and my mother was always cooking and always welcomed friends. If I asked, "Can Jim come over for dinner?" She said, "Absolutely. You know, bring more people." There's always food, food, food. And what that did for my family was we ate very well, one, and two, we all talked, and it really got us talking and together as a family. And after doing it for years and years and years, it drew. I wanted to interact with people more and more, so it made me want to cook. Because to me, cooking and eating meant interacting with friends and family.
All my friends and coworkers think I'm so lucky because I get to come home to these fabulous dinners, everyday dinners that he makes that are completely delicious. And we constantly host our friends at our house, and they all look forward to when it's our turn to have a dinner party here because we just get together, we have amazing food, and just have a wonderful time.
Here I am now. I'm a network engineer for a school district, and that's my day job. You know, do very well feeding the family with that. So I came around to, now I have the opportunity to do something with food that I love, and that's really interacting with people. And because I was so fortunate to have the family where food was the center and have these great meals, with my family around. I mean, I'm talking funerals, there was food. It didn't have to be all happy times, but it just brought people together. And that's the passion for me with food. Obviously, I love to cook, I love the process of it, but to be with my family enjoying a meal that I created, or, to be able to teach friends, I think it's so valuable to have in my life, to be able to teach friends and people and share that with them, I think is amazing to me. And that's what I love about food. So I started Dine Out In, which is a cooking classes hosted in people's homes. I did do dinner parties where I'd come in and do, private, 8 to 12 people dinner parties, wine pairings, and they're hectic. And people just wanted to come watch me cook anyway. They always talk to me. So I said, let me just start doing cooking classes. So now I do that. I started to write a curriculum of techniques for the home cook, sauteing, roasting a chicken, grilling a steak for your family, making vinaigrettes, very practical stuff that, to show people they could easily make a meal for their friends and family and enjoy cooking.
So we've got all the information out there. We've had flyers and business cards we've handed out. We've had a lot of inquiries. So at this point, we're just waiting for people to organize themselves and get a group together and start making some official bookings. But I have complete confidence in his skills and his personality, and I'm sure that he's going to be a great success.
Actually, great thing to learn, to actually put a little oomph in anything you're making. Most people buy breadcrumbs and they taste kind of stale. They come in a container, probably been sitting on a shelf for months. Easy to make. We're going to show you how to do it. You take basically fresh Italian bread, sliced bread, you can even use white, country white loaf bread if you like. Simply take the slices, chop them up roughly, cut them in lengths, however you want them. Okay, now it's going to get loud. I'm just going to pop the lid on the food processor and pulse it. Break up the crumbs. I'm going to put a good glug of olive oil in it. I would say probably about 3-4 tablespoons. This is probably about 3 cups of croutons or breadcrumbs, whatever you want to call it. These, like I said, these are a little rougher, so they're almost like a crouton. Now if I was going to bread chicken, I would just buzz these up a little more. Now you don't want the oil too hot because we don't want to burn these breadcrumbs. We're just going to toast them slowly. So I'm going to dump them in the pan. Put this aside. You can see down in the pan. Just basically want to coat those breadcrumbs with that olive oil and get them going. Okay, these are about done. It's been about I'd say 6-7 minutes on medium heat. You'll smell it and they'll get brown. That's it. That's really the color you're looking for. Some will be pale, some will be like a nice toasty color.
I love Daddy's food so much that I can hug my daddy so hard.
The company's just begun. I have my website out, and I have my day job consulting that feeds the family, and now I have my dine out in business that feeds my soul.
So yummy. This is so yummy.
I concur.
Delicious as always, Dad.